Most people think a lovely life comes from big moments. The big trip, the big achievement, the big breakthrough. But Louisa May Alcott quietly flips the equation. In Jack and Jill, she leaves a simple, almost dangerous idea. The power of finding beauty in the humblest things makes home happy and life lovely. Notice what she doesn't say. She doesn't say you need a perfect house. She doesn't say you need a perfect life. She says you need a power, the ability to see beauty where most people don't look. Because your days are not made of rare events. Your days are made of ordinary minutes. And the quality of your life is often the quality of your attention. Humble things are not glamorous. That's the point. They don't demand attention. So if you don't train your eyes, you won't see them. But humble things are frequent. They happen every day. A warm mug in your hand, clean water, a quiet room, a message from someone who still cares, a body that keeps carrying you. If beauty only exists in rare moments, you will feel poor most of the time. But if beauty can be found in ordinary moments, you become wealthy every day. This is not fantasy. This is a shift in what your mind counts as good. Most people wait to feel grateful before they notice beauty. Alcott's line suggests the reverse. Notice beauty first, then your emotional climate changes. Because beauty is not only an object, beauty is a relationship between your attention and the world. And like any relationship, it can be trained. You train beauty by slowing down your noticing. Texture, light, tone, warmth, small kindness. This is why two people can live in the same home and experience completely different lives. One mind says, same routine, nothing special. Another mind says, same routine, and something steady, something safe, something human. Alcott doesn't say, beauty makes a house expensive. She says, beauty makes home happy. That's not about design, that's about atmosphere. A home becomes happy when people feel safe inside it, and safety is built from humble things. Tone of voice, patience, small repairs, keeping promises, apologizing without ego, noticing each other. Some homes look perfect and feel cold. Some homes look ordinary and feel like healing. Why? Because happiness at home isn't a decoration, it's a practice. Your life stops feeling lovely when you keep measuring it against highlight reels. Comparison is the quickest way to turn humble beauty into invisible nothing. A clean bed becomes not enough. A quiet weekend becomes boring. A simple meal becomes ordinary. But ordinary is not an insult. Ordinary is where life actually happens. If you want a lovely life, you must protect your perception, not by ignoring reality, but by refusing to let someone else's curated moment define your standard. Because you cannot celebrate your own life while you're busy auditing someone else's. A lovely life is not a life with more time. It's a life with deeper time. Savoring is the skill of staying with a good moment long enough for it to become real, not rushing past it, not filming it for proof, not mentally leaving while your body is still there. Savoring is how you convert humble into beautiful. A small kindness becomes a memory. A quiet morning becomes a refuge. A familiar room becomes a sanctuary. This is why Alcott's quote is motivating. It puts the power back in your hands. Not in the calendar, not in the bank account, in your attention. Let's be honest. Some days are heavy, and beauty can feel insulting when you're hurting. But finding beauty in humble things is not pretending pain doesn't exist. It's refusing to let pain be the only thing that exists. On hard days, beauty becomes resistance. A proof that your life still contains something gentle, something stable, something worth protecting. Sometimes the humblest thing is simply this. You kept going. You took a shower, you ate, you answered one message. You did not collapse into your worst impulses. That is humble, and that is beautiful. A lovely life is not built by a single big decision. It's built by small, repeated choices. If you want home happy, build rituals that create warmth. A calmer tone, a cleaner corner, a moment of listening, a tiny act of care. If you want life lovely, build rituals that create meaning. One page read, one walk outside, one message of appreciation, one moment of stillness. These are humble actions. But humble actions compound into character, and character compounds into a life that feels worth living. Louisa May Alcott's line is not sentimental. It's strategic, because it tells you where your leverage is, in the power of noticing beauty in the humblest things. That power makes home happy. Not because everything is perfect, but because you choose to create warmth in ordinary minutes. That power makes life lovely. Not because life stops being hard, but because your attention stops overlooking what is good. So don't wait for a grand moment to begin living. Begin by seeing what is already here.